Hello everyone, we are back and Roman is taking a break. Finally, the guy has been working a lot. I think he deserves
Most hardworking man of the day, right?
Of course, and we are here for the next round. And this time we're bringing you Rhinar.
Rhinar and Dromai.
And Dromai, which are two kind of less seen deck in this meta. Thanks God it's not Lexi. I mean, I'm sure the chat loves Lexi. I'm sure they are super happy to see Lexi all day, but we do want to see more heroes.
I mean, it's the most popular deck right now, so I mean, why wouldn't they want to see Lexi?
Of course.
But we're taking a break and cutting to next.
Yeah, let's go to the gameplay. There we go. Oh, look at that beautiful playmats. So what do you expect from this matchup? Who do you think has an advantage here, Erika?
So I mean, Rhinar is not a guardian, but he has poppers. And like those 6+ attacks that can pop all of the dragons. So, I mean, this game is gonna go long, regardless, because of that fact. I mean, Rhinar can have some nasty turns.
Yes, I think that especially if you see Blood Rush Bellow early on, it can put a lot of pressure into Dromai. Honestly, I am not really a Dromai player, but I do like to play Rhinar. So I'm not sure whether, if as a Rhinar I want to allow Dromai to go for the long game, where she can get advantage with all the dragons creating a big board. So maybe I would try to opt for being a brute life and just trying to overwhelm my opponent with big attacks very quickly. But that really depends on what the Rhinar player feels more comfortable with. So Rhinar can also be very good at defending and being always, kind of. We have seen a few years ago what I called Rhinar fatigue, because he can block very well. It was back in the first French national, I think.
Okay.
And so it has this 4 attack from the weapon that it's really consistent, so it can block very well. But I do expect in this meta Rhinar to be more aggressive, try to get the best out of his big attacks and not trying to go for the long game. But that's really boils down to the strategy of the player. Okay, there is the chat calling for Kale, guys.
We hear you.
Don't worry,
we hear you. We see you.
Everything is under control.
But it also depends on what gameplay Dromai is on, because if we see these two dominant Dromai variants, basically, which one is more aggressive with the snatches and the Ravenous Rabbles and the more aggressive full red line package with very, very few blues in them. And then you have the big dragons Dromai with the more aggressive, bigger dragons, a little bit more blues, still on a bit heavy red line to get the effect from Furnace. So also depends on if maybe Dromai wants to pack a punch as well and go for the aggro plan, and then maybe this game will be over within the 20 minutes. We'll see.
Yes, this could definitely be a game where you see both players just going for it, fully aggro,
I could see that.
Become a very grindy long game.
Yeah,
I'm very curious to see which one will it be. But definitely, I'm happy to see something different now. I'm sure the chat is also relieved as well, not to see Lex again.
You're taking a photo, I think.
I think yeah, that definitely looks like a picture.
Fun times.
And you see, you also have Dromai that helps a lot. Dromai to, even if Rhinar pops, to just get to get extra action point, keep applying pressure. So I'm really looking forward to see what players decide. I'm really looking forward to see what they're gonna do. I really like the playmat on Dromai's side, which is kind of a custom playmat, I think.
It reminds of that card.
It's nice to see a bit of a difference, but also the Wreck Avok playmat, it's very beautiful.
Yeah.
And well, at this point, do you know the players?
I do not, actually.
Chat, do you know the players? I don't know the players, but I'm very bad with names. You can tell me your name 5 times and I will forget it. Okay, chat, I know you want to see Kale. We'll try to bring him.
Help us out.
Do you know how he's doing? Do we know how Scale's doing?
3-1.
It's 3-1. But both players here are 4-0, right? Here? Yeah. So we are leaving for...
Hello.
Now we know who Joseph is. Well, look at that Gambler's Glove. I think that Rhinar is not going for the long game. I think that Rhinar is going for the...
It was a bit premature with rolling for who's going first.
Chat, I will stop answering about Kale. Okay? Please.
Where's Rhinar? We have Rhinar! Guys, we have Rhinar!
Where is Mansant? The brute guy. That's the question. Anyways, they're ready to begin. They're gonna choose very soon who's gonna go first. In the meanwhile, a big shout out to the Eye of Ophidia, and make sure to subscribe to the Twitch and YouTube channel. Make sure to follow them also on Twitter and support this amazing channel that's hosting this event, this streaming event for all the Flesh and Blood community in Europe.
Also, don't miss out on the live blog on the FabTCG website. It's amazing to follow if you're not here.
Yeah.
See what's going on.
I think Rhinar got to go first.
We see the Snapdragons!
That's
This is an aggro Dromai!
Yeah, that's an aggro Dromai versus an aggro Rhinar that started
And we started with
Alpha
Alpha
Rampage.
Rampage.
Let's
Oh,
go.
God.
That's a great
That's a
start.
good start. That's a pretty
That's a
good
great
start.
But I think, double intimidate means that some damage is gonna get through,
Yeah.
but not that much.
We do not have go again. I didn't see a scab skin roll in the excitement of the
He didn't
Snapdragon
want to-
scalers.
he didn't want- Ow.
Oh god,
Okay,
this
double
hand.
Double alpha, but I think it's you wanted to arsenal that card, so it's not that great. But yeah, double intimidate for Rhinar. Let's go, brute. Rolling a die for the random mass, and there we go.
I think Rhinar players has the most equipped with dice of variants.
Okay,
Value.
9 with a double intimidate for Rhinar.
And we know that the aggro Dromai is not blocking super well, but we still get to keep 2 dragons. No, 1 dragon and 1 unclear attack.
With go again.
Is it the Ravenous?
No, it's
It's really hard to tell.
illusionist attack.
But we're taking 3, so...
It's an illusionist attack.
Ah,
three
so we're
damage
blocking
in.
6. Cool, cool, cool.
It's a good head start for Rhinar. Aggro Dromai with Necria, we'll find out.
Interesting.
And Dromai starts with blue card.
Ember Moss and
I really don't.
Certify?
I'm really bad with recognizing.
I think it's the MMO. Yeah.
Ember Moss, yeah. And we see a block with Massacre from Rhinar. That's interesting. Oh, because he has CNC now. Is that a CNC?
It's a little
There
bit
we go.
awkward, but we're gonna roll with it.
I think he might have a pommel in his hand, in his arsenal. I think that might be a pommel because he has 1 floating now.
And 1 card in hand, so we can
One
pitch it
card-
for.
Yeah, I think in his hand he has a.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, but we got the crown to protect the arsenal, but we do not want to lose
Or
a
maybe
card
it's
in
just bluffing. Maybe it's just
It's a
baiting.
good bluff.
It's just saying, oh,
hand. I mean,
might have a
Pummel Rhinar is not that far fetched.
Yeah.
You can't pummel your claws, unfortunately, but
Yeah.
I mean, a pummel CNC is probably
Then
one of
I
the best
don't-
bets you can do.
Maybe he just didn't have another attack. I don't know what he says. What he has in his arsenal.
Good question. That's a berserk at least.
Oh, Ravenous
There we go with the
Rebel,
Ravenous,
there we go.
showing
With
a
sink or go again.
Yeah.
Maybe they will remember to use the die and to use the token, go again. If not, someone should remind them. Yeah, they're not using the die. So anyways, we know it's 4 go again, but
Yeah.
that's gonna be fixed for on there.
Following up with the Nuvia.
Uvia.
We have a really good Ash economy going on here for Dromai side. Already.
Maybe we can show the Uvia on the stream. First Ash being already turned into a dragon.
So
There we go. We start getting
We're getting some board.
bored with the Ash Wings,
Yeah.
which are very annoying in general, especially if you play Wizard. Those things are very bad, but
Yeah, I mean, you have the claws, but you have to commit a go again attack, and you need to discard in
Yeah.
order for them to have go again. So, I mean, it's not the easiest thing for Rhinar to deal with an arsenal of Ashwings.
yeah, no, it's very hard for Rhinar to deal with. I think that Rhinar If he chooses to go aggro, he needs to ignore the board and try to kill Dromai before that goes out of control, which of course could be very difficult because we already see a couple of drags now, 3 ashes, so Dromai won't have problem. I think
He's gonna pop it. Yep. It's a smash instinct.
Popping the Ashwing to make sure that it doesn't get go again, doesn't get a next attack. That's also of course a strategy for Rhinar.
Yeah.
Just pop the small attacks. It doesn't care about the rest because he knows that then he cannot attack anymore. Of course, this will be solved once Dromai gets out.
We're doing the scab skins.
Ooh, scab skin roll.
Let's go.
Let's go, Rhinar. He's not one. Ooh,
Oh, 3.
Okay.
That's 1 action point.
Yeah. He tried. He tried. Anyways, I was saying that once Dromai gets out Chromai, it's gonna be very hard for Rhinar to deal with the board.
Yep. And also Uvia is a bit nuts because she has 6 life.
Yeah.
And then you have to commit a whole big
It's
swing in
basically,
order to take it
either
out.
a whole turn to get rid of it,
Exactly.
and to block.
I think Dromai will be very hesitant to attack with it for that
We
reason
see
alone.
a 6 attack with Beast Within. That not really the card you want to see in Arsenal,
No.
but still it's 6 damage. I don't know if it's gonna the Dragon or at Dromai. Let's see.
They're contemplating something, I'm not sure what.
I think he's explaining the effect of Beast Within, but in this case it's not really relevant.
It's
because
displayed,
of course,
yeah.
you know, the guy is like, oh, there's a lot of text on the card.
Yes,
what does it
it
do?
is.
In this case, it doesn't do anything. For
No.
people that don't know, you can read on the left the description of the card. You can see that it's basically something that gets you card advantage if you discard it during, you know, whenever Rhinar paying costs, attacking or discarding cards.
It's a fun way to play around Winter Spite because you can discard Beast Within and then get the card back
Yeah,
into your hand
true.
basically.
That's true.
It's a neat trick into Lexi.
So coming for 6. Into Dromai, I think, because it's gonna block. Yeah.
Yeah, so he has Snatch in
Blocking
hand, so probably want to keep that one.
Yeah. There we go. Okay.
Full blocked.
Dromai being very good at establishing board,
Yeah.
defending. I think that's what we're gonna see. I think that Rhinar really wants to
Oh,
see
the rake.
Rake.
Gonna create 2 Ash,
That's
transform 3 of them into Ashwing, looks like.
that's
Yeah.
really pushing Dromai far ahead.
But I think this is the play. I mean, establishing these small little dragons that are annoying to deal with, you don't really want to commit a 6 power plus attack into an Ashwing. And
Yeah.
then you have to roll the scabs in order to do something with your claws and actually
Yeah.
do something else. So it's really, really annoying for
Yeah.
Rhinar.
But I think he's gonna just keep popping the dragons. Oh! Ghostly Touch.
So we might gonna go for the end game.
Maybe you wanna see what Ghostly Touch does for the chat? So already 3 counters on the Ghostly Touch, 3 haunt counter, and eventually this will become pretty big. The Ghostly Touch. Ooh, we see. Is that a swing big? No.
It is?
No, it's Reckless Swing. No.
No, that's the blue.
That's
the blue defense direction.
Yeah. I'm bad with names. I told you. It's a swing. It's something.
Something swing.
It's something swing.
It's not the swing big, it's
It's another swing.
reckless swing? No. That's the honor.
No. That's the defense reaction. Swing ping. It is
Oh, wait,
swing
is it
ping,
another
but
language?
it's in another language. I was thrown off by because
God,
it's
yeah,
such a
so
long
yes,
name.
yes,
I was
yes,
like, what? I'm sure that's swing big. Yeah. So that's coming for 8. If it doesn't hit the defending
Instead of Blaze
hero
Headlong,
gets
is blocking
quick
with and a
input.
sync on top.
Ooh.
Okay.
So we see
It's blocking 9.
blocking 9 and getting a quicken token because it didn't hit.
Gee.
So
That
I don't
could be
think
good.
that Dromai. Do you think it really needs this win? The quicken token? I think.
This version of Dromai, I think, if you have a snatch in hand or something like that, can you lead off with the snatch,
That's
get the quicken
true.
token,
That's
and then arsenal on the dragon assault. But I don't remember if he has a snatch in hand. I think it's on last hand. But
Oh, look at the hand. He has a massacre. He has
Wild Ride.
wild ride and
Oh,
Beast
was I'm
Within.
rushing metaphor? It's gonna have
The
go
kick-
again
Why?
from the quick.
That's counters probably for the go again.
But if you pop the Phantasm on it, it doesn't get the go again, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, that must be Miraging Metaphor, right?
I think Rhinar is just gonna pop that with the mask. And then it does give another copy of the... I guess you can get another copy of...
I think you forgot to create an Ash when you pitched for that.
Yeah. It might be. Swing. Swing big. Hoping to discard Beast Within, probably. Here
So if he
Rhinar
discards a 6 or more, this one gets go again. So it's a pretty
sure
good.
go again.
He's targeting the William,
and
maybe?
if he's... Yeah, because...
If he can find... Oh, he find the Beast Within!
Yes,
So now
that's
he
a
has to
good
do
one.
the discard parade and see if he can find a 6 or bigger attack.
Probably. The question is how many life he's gonna lose on that.
Ah,
Oh,
one.
there we have. It's a blue Racken Romp. And that still triggers, loses 1 life, gets a blue card in his hand, which is good because it means he can use, at worst, he can use the close,
It's really good, and now he can use the class exactly, so...
intimidate 1. 1 less card for Dromai to block.
Yeah.
And now the Dromai needs to block. I think that's going for face now. I don't think he's targeting the dragon.
Yeah, because I believe he has to select the target when he plays it, and then
Yeah.
he resolves the effect on it, so he doesn't know if it has go again or not, if he has a miss in his hand, which I don't think he had. But anyway,
I really want to see the crazy Rhinar turns with 500 attacks for 500 each. This is just gonna go for 3.
I mean double Blood Rush.
Yeah. Actually, I think sometimes double Blood Rush it's worse than Blood Rush into Arsenal Blood Rush, because if you really wish to, I mean, with Rhinar, sometimes the double Blood Rush it's a worse outcome than 2 turns in a row with a Blood Rush. Blood Rush
Probably,
Bellow
yeah.
it's probably best card in the deck still. After,
And extending that availability over 2 turns is probably better.
Yeah, and because you put much more pressure in, you get more damage through and you keep more tempo, I think.
Exactly.
And this is still good, but 2-3 attacks is not really what the Rhinar player wants to see when the opponent has already 5 dragons down there.
I'm gonna activate the Tunic, coming with the last attack here.
Ooh,
Savagery.
nice.
Savage
From
Feast.
Arsenal with another Intimidate. But he decided not to go for a pulping, okay. Because just 1 extra damage, okay, that's fine.
But Dromai seems to really like
7 at the face.
the hand, because no block so far.
I just take back what I said about the not great turn because I didn't know about that extra card.
It's
He's
pretty good turn.
Since he discarded a 6 cost with that, how is it called? Flash?
That was a 19 damage turn.
Yeah. And he
Pretty
drew a
good.
card, so he feel bad the Arsenal because of the. I don't remember.
But also thanks that he
Flash?
discarded the Beast Within, so he was able to get a blue, being able to swing.
Savage Fist. I think it was a Savage Fist.
Yes.
And that means it was a 7 attack with an extra card, another Intimidate. And we see another Alpha Rampage. Look at Runner being Runner.
Rhinar doing Rhinar
Mira
things.
guy coming down. That's a Mira guy, no?
Yes, so no Phantasm on the first dragon attack. That's really going to help getting some more damage in.
Yeah. So now he can swing with the big dragon.
Question is, we have another big dragon in hand. Yandra is typically a really good combination with this.
I mean, it's still 2 damage better. It's better than 1.
Yeah, Uwe is scrumming in for once.
Yeah. And then
And the passing as well. Okay.
passing,
Now
nice.
this
That's
is starting to get really
But I
good.
think Dromai now it's very behind with life, and
Definitely.
Rhinar still is pretty comfortable taking damage because he decided
the life
to play.
lead he has,
He
definitely.
decided to play the Aura, which means he lost again tempo. After this turn, Dromai is gonna be able to do crazy turns, but it might be just a bit too late.
Yeah, Rhinar
Yeah.
has to respect the Phantasm.
Oh, look, another wild
We're doing it again.
ride.
We're doing
Let's
it
go,
again.
Rhinar going Rhinary.
Rhinar
And,
doing the thing.
The chat is saying he's going to go Just face from here? I think so.
That's a strategy for sure.
What do you think?
It's a good question. I mean, the double phantasm at this point, that's typically the split fork in the road. Like either you go for the face or you just have to commit to going back to board clearing. Because if you lose it from, if you just drop the clear board plan from here, it's probably not going to be able to go back to that plan in the future.
Do you think you can actually clean that board with Rhinar? Because I don't think you can.
I mean, if you do the same turn as we just saw,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
And we're already starting with this wild,
right.
right?
But
But yes.
Again, you might just as well go for face and threaten another lethal attack.
Exactly.
And forcing Dromai to block from hand.
Yep.
So I think that...
Because if Dromai can't get an attack
look
out,
at
then
that.
it will still not do anything.
Triple block with the furnace.
Yep.
Also, I think that... we have another abonnement. How they would say it in French. I'm
Abonné?
sure- No, abonnement.
Abonnement.
I'm sure that's how to pronounce it. I'm sure that all the French community is enthusiastic of my
Thank you for the
French.
Prime sub.
Yeah, thank you
appreciate
so
you.
much, Trio GG. And then Rhinar is thinking. I think he wants to see how he can maximize damage here.
Exactly.
I think that Rhinar must feel pretty comfortable here.
Yeah, he
And
has all
it's
equipment, everything to go.
We still didn't see a Blood Rush Bellow, right?
No!
Not even Fish,
No.
not even discard. It's
That
still
is-
not there.
I'm impressed. This
Yeah.
Rhinar just doing the thing.
Wow, look at it. Another Trigo again.
I think he was also contemplating if he should try to clear the board with his claws. Because he could easily clear out the passing and the mirror guy.
I love that they're using the energy counter as a go again.
But he's going face with it. He's committed.
Yeah. Oh,
No, okay.
Okay. That's
Never
fair.
mind.
I think it was that hour needed to go because he needed to
Oh yeah, because if you attack the passing mirage, it has phantasm. So
Yeah.
not phantasm, Spectra. So
Spectra.
if you attack with it, you won't resolve the go again. So you can't
Yet
do anything else.
another dragon from. I mean, I think Dromai was very fast to play, but he didn't draw yet, and now there we go. We see pitching burn them all to play yet another dragon.
Of course, you have to go with the Marvel dragons. That's
Of course.
standard.
Of course. The very minimum is 12.
I mean, why else would you play Droma if you can't play the beautiful Marvel
And
dragons?
attacking for 4. The broken dragon. We're gonna call it Hiloria, the broken dragon.
So, 4 go again, draw a card on here, and it hasn't have Phantasm, so if he
think
wants to
here-
block the card draw here, he
But
needs
I think Rhinar can still block with armor this.
Exactly, so we have full access to a 4 block here with the armor alone. So.
Kiloria's snatch on a stick.
Snatch on a stick.
I love it. I love it.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, depending on the hand, you could just block with double armor and just try to go for the kill next turn, especially if you finally drew a Blood Rush Bellow. There we go.
One can hope.
Or maybe you can even use the crown to cycle a card to actually look for the Blood Rush Bellow. That's another option you have. And this is probably the last no cards block that he can do. Next turn he will need to start a block with 1 card from hand for that Kiloria and then pop one Ash, unless he doesn't need he can take the damage, but he cannot. He decided to just block Joseph turn again,
Ghostly going up to 5.
and then try to get the job done with 3 cards.
Yeah, this
So
board is
damage.
looking more and more intimidating by the turn. It's a lot to deal with at
I
this
would
point.
be very worried about that board, so I hope Rhinar can find a closure very fast. So he still have 4 cards in hands. Apologies for my mistake. He almost missed a tunic as well. Ooh, barging beat down. It's the blue one, so not amazing. But if he managed to intimidate 3 cards out of the opponent's hands, that barging beat down
It's gonna hit.
is gonna give a +2 effect. So maybe he has a second barging beat down.
Maybe.
Let's see. That would be crazy.
Or an alpha.
Oh yeah.
Or will we see?
Let's see. I'm curious. Oh, he's gonna go for the alpha.
Sand sketch plan?
Sun Sketch Plan, the most brute card of all, which
Oh.
allows the player to search his deck for a card, discard a random card, and if the card has 2 or more, Rhinar is gonna
You
get
gain
2
2 action
action
points.
point. But that discard, I hope that Rhinar has only 6 or more cards in his hand.
He must have, right?
I hope. Otherwise, it's really a gamble. And if he does, that means 2 action point, another Intimidate, and probably a third one on the last attack, which is gonna be a very big swing with almost no block from
Yeah.
Dromai's side. But then after that, Dromai can be very close, very quick to close the gap between them because she has a big board. And the cards that are intimidated, she cannot defend with, but she can use them on the offensive.
So you're always hoping when you face a Rhinar that please don't take the only card that I want to block with out of my hand, and then they do, and that's always sad. But that's the Rhinar way.
I love to play Brute.
It's a fun deck.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Probably my second favorite hero. Maybe Dash. I
Okay,
don't
let's go with the discard.
He's praying. The guy is praying.
All right.
Ooh, and he gets an extra resource
Nice.
because of the trigger of
Skull Crush.
Skull Crush.
I should know this. My boyfriend played Rhinar all the time.
Skull Crack.
Skull Crack. I was close.
I love the arts on Brutes.
Yep. They're brutal.
So another Intimidate,
2 action points.
2 action points.
Did he not?
He did not
Two.
intimidate.
Yeah, now he realized. Okay, perfect.
I think Dromai player was hoping.
They forgot
would
for a
get-
second, but they got right back to it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We'll have to trust that the roll was that. Okay, I see a beast within in his hand. This might be it for Rhinar. This might be the big turn. No? Nothing else? Okay, 2 resource floating
Coming in for 3 go again.
for 3 go again.
At face, I presume. He didn't point at the dragon at least, so.
Yeah, face.
Yeah, 3 or 5. He has to block with 2 cards for it to come in.
It does has a beast within,
3.
but he cannot discard it, I think. That's not the turn. Oh, that's 5, of course, for the barging with down.
Yeah.
So,
Blocking with 2 cards here, I mean. We're so down low on life as well, but at least. Rhinar could also come in with another big attack on this.
yeah, but if he has a beast within in hand, that's not so much damage coming through. Only 1 block, getting the 2
Interesting.
damage.
Yeah, that's
Oh
fun.
no,
Wait,
full block.
okay.
Over blocking a lot. Hoping only for next swing for 3.
That's very interesting. Why
Yeah.
would you do that?
Because I think he is calling the bluff for Rhinar.
That is not gonna come on.
Because he has only 1 card left.
This
So
was
it's
gonna
very
take
hard
3.
for Rhinar to make another big attack. Yeah, there we go.
But I mean, if he blocked with the
See.
sync blow on the first one, he would take 1, and then he would have blocked 3 on the other swing, and then would have just taken 1. So I mean,
That's true.
I'm not sure that was the best move.
Odds
but
of lie.
here we go.
Oh.
As will I.
I think that now. I think that now Rhinar is just gonna get the damage.
Here comes the pain train.
I think it's gonna be.
Gloria 4, no
I think
phantasm.
it's gonna just take it.
He's gonna take it.
And then start counting whether he can present little. I don't think Dromai can present little, and he doesn't care because a Blood Rush Bellow turn next turn is probably lethal. So I think it's just counting.
Yeah, that's a Blood
He has
Rush.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Blood Rush,
5,
Skull Crack, and
6,
Smash Instinct.
Another
Embermaw?
9 Embermaw, probably another maximum 15 damage from my side this turn.
What are we doing?
So I think Rhinar can just take everything. Confusing the stream, that's fine.
Very.
They're playing with our feelings.
I think Rhino was confused on why it had go again, but he missed the last play maybe? I don't know.
No, he doesn't want to take it.
We're popping it, yeah.
He doesn't need it. Says, I don't need it.
I mean, you have Blood Rush.
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna come in with double claw and something big anyway. It's
You see, I'm a very, very brute player. I would have just taken everything and said, "Go, let's go to the fish."
that sounds like a very brute thing to do, right?
That's what I would have done. But again, I'm not there playing for getting into the top 8.
Yeah, we're doing the Tunic, we're doing the Blood Rush, we're doing the discard.
That's a pretty big turn.
Yeah, finally we see the Blood Rush,
Yeah.
right? It's been a while.
Intimidate, trigger Blood Rush, draw 2. Go again. But you see, from my point of view, you'd rather take the damage and go with 2 more resources into this turn. Because you do really want to close the game. And you don't care about the life because you really... that card, that extra 2 resources in hand will mean that you can really have a chance at closing the game for good. Even though if you take extra damage, no? But again, he's playing in the safer way, which is probably the best thing you can do.
But I mean, would you take 17?
Yeah, I would take 17 damage to face. But I'm used to play Kano, where you usually go down to 1 life with your
That's
opponent
the
being
strategy.
at 30, and then you actually kill them, so... I guess I'm a bit more brutish on that
So
side.
Kano is a true brute. He just takes a beating until he comes with a kill switch. Okay, so 1 Intimidate, we have 2 cards left in hand, we have Lock on Necria.
I think this game. Because it's 5 more, plus another 8 from Arsenal. He has a Beast Within in Arsenal.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a word where Rhinar wouldn't pull a popper in his hand. So, I mean, it's a rough time for Dromai right now.
Yeah. With Kano matches, they should just show the last minute and then show another game.
Just show the kill
Come on,
switch
guys,
turn.
there is all the process to get into the last round. The last hand.
I mean, if you're up against Guardian, you have to do the whole pitch stack thing and try to set up everything, and you know, it's an art.
He wants to roll? No, I don't think he wants to roll. I think he just be sweet.
Ooh.
What?
What?
What? Why?
He has 1 card left in hand. He does okay. Interesting. He's taking 2, but
So he missed 5 damage in this turn.
what if it's a red in his hand, maybe?
That's why I told you you take 17 damage. And that's literally if that's a red card and you keep the
So
yellow.
you take
in
17
hand.
to do 5.
Yeah, because it's yes, that's it's a red in hand. That's why you.
That's the brute math
don't-
checking
yes,
out.
yes, that's the point. You take all the damage from Dromai and then you kill. This because the longer this game goes, the worse it is for you.
For who? For
Someone
Rhinar.
doesn't understand what YOLO means.
No,
Yes,
exactly.
Yeah, come on.
We're taking it nice and slow.
No, you cannot play it safe with Brood. I mean,
You roll scabs every turn.
I don't want
Blood
to.
Lush every other hand.
I don't want to be too mean to the Brute player here. I mean, it's a high-stake tournament.
He's
know.
4-0.
He's 4-0 and he wants to play safe, but sometimes playing it safe, it's what makes you lose games.
We're popping an Ashwing, it seems.
Yeah.
I mean, letting the Caloria hit doesn't really do much.
I
if
think
you're
this
just gonna
plan,
block it.
yeah, that's correct. I think he's feeling pretty safe because he can keep popping.
I was gonna say he's gonna activate the Curve Furnace, but he's just about to do that. Get an Ash, get some Ash economy back on track. That's a lot of beautiful marble dragons. Except the last Asphalite that is missing in
What's
missing in a marble.
going on? No, that's unacceptable.
So we're down to 5. We have a Rhino with a 4-card hand, including the Arsenal. We're rolling the scabs. Let's go. Not great.
Risky roll.
Would you roll Gamblers on that?
No, you only roll it on a 1.
True.
And the second swing being pitched for a swing. Sorry, the reckless swing pitched for a swing being coming for 8, which Dromai is gonna be able to block pretty comfortably. And Dromai chooses to get 2 damage. Nah, it's probably as a red sink below or fade for seal.
Annoying tidbit for the Rhinar player is also that the Reckless Wing doesn't do anything in this matchup if he attacks with the dragons.
Yeah.
So that is also annoying that you can't do the Rhinar way and get them down to 2 and then you save a Reckless Wing and just
Yeah.
kill him from that.
True.
Yeah, it was not the greatest turn, and now...
But that's weird that Dromai decided to keep 2 cards, right? Because he got to the... Why would you take 2 damage? Just to play... to keep applying pressure? Playing a Dromai?
He wants to play a card from hand and get
And
another
now
Ash, maybe?
this is becoming menacing for Rhinar. He does...
We need a bigger board.
Oh, but he has a... I think it's not... He has a...
It's Blood Rush.
Blood Rush.
He has the Blood Rush.
And he has also... Blackout.
Blackout? Oh yeah.
In my brain.
I just interpreted like,
There is-
there's a card called Blackout.
The pummel. No, how is it called? Pulping. Pulping.
Pulping!
Can we give numbers to the card instead of names? If we number all cards of Flesh and Blood, I'd be better remembering them. That would be a hell of a stream. Like, card number 132 is going to be pitched to play card number 1435. I know they're numbered, but what if I started just saying the numbers of each card of Flesh and Blood for a stream? I think that I would be the least successful content creator ever.
We just need to remember the Blood Rush and the Reckless Wing. You're good. Swing big.
Again playing it safe, because this time it needs to reincarnate.
Nice signage on that.
Popping Dromai.
Still have an action point, so we're still
Yeah.
good to Pew.
But he didn't pitch, right? He didn't pitch a red card.
No.
So no go again for...
Oh, that's a time snap potion in hand.
Oh, that's why I didn't block.
Yeah, it doesn't do good in blocking. By any stretch. Yeah, he had 1 Ash remaining. So here comes the Dragon Parade.
Still not lethal though. This is the last turn that Rhinar has to close the game.
For sure.
I don't think he can block.
I think that's the plan. That must be the plan.
Yeah, I hope that's the plan, because that's another 8 damage probably getting in.
Yeah, because he can't commit another popper because he only has 1 left in hand.
Yeah, and he needs the next turn to be big for the Blood Rush.
Exactly. This is getting nasty. And then Mira guy for 2, closing it out.
Pulping doesn't block. Yeah, that's true. But you want to keep the pulping to close the game, and hope that Dromai doesn't present lethal this turn.
Yeah, we're getting to Reckless Swing Terrier, but that's if
That's-
Dromai actually attacks with an attack, which Dust Up is, so by all means. And also this version of Dromai also has
I
more
think you still
attack action
take
cards.
the damage and close next turn, bro.
But he
Rana.
doesn't know what's left.
YOLO. Rana.
But taking
learn
4 here is
YOLO.
absolutely fine.
Come on.
Commit the scabs.
Nah. Why?
I don't know, but we're committing the scabs.
Why? Yeah, he decided to
Preserving
go.
life.
He doesn't want to go too down on life, but I think you keep it to block.
Also remember, he doesn't have any arcane barrier, so if we pop out a bunch of burner malls and also have the ass flies on board, then that's...
You're
then you don't want to
dead.
go down too low, then
But
you're dead.
But you're dead anyways. I think.
Probably, but... Playing it safe here, conserving the life we have.
Because that can that can help you block in the worst case scenario.
Yep.
You flop next turn, can help you block the
Here we go. The Blue Drush. See if
Blood
Rhinar
Rush
can
with
draw
2
good.
floating.
Wait, what? What's going on?
Yeah, it's redoing it properly. 2 floating, Blood Rush, discarding pulping, triggering, intimidating. From
Reminding what
Rhinar,
the card
draw
does.
2 cards,
Doing the Intimidate.
and that's when he really needs to draw good. If he draws 2 reds, I think he might have lost the game. And And I see an Alpha Rampage red, and is that a blue card? I think that's a blue card. I think he has one, but he also has a card in Arsenal. You cannot play the Alpha Rampage probably.
Chat is thinking that it might be a
Did
sync.
he forget the tunic? I don't know if he forgot the tunic. I'm not sure, I forgot to count.
No, it was on 1.
Okay. So it's 5 go again. Okay,
In phase.
do we know if he still has
Popping the furnace.
I think we have a sync below. I think he's gonna
Yes.
sync probably the potion, unless that's the card that
we
was
played the
into
potion.
I played the potion, but I completely missed that.
The board is so full of stuff now,
Yeah,
so
I
I don't
know
blame you.
what's going on.
Yeah, it's wild. It's a wild ride.
Oh, and it's a swing big. Yeah.
Skullcrack.
Sorry, Skullcrack.
Close enough.
It's 8.
It's 8. Exactly.
Yeah, but I think this is it. That's not enough to close it.
I don't think so.
No. He has 3 cards in hand.
He couldn't do the second
I think he-
claw.
Yeah. I think he missed his window. That's what happened. Oh.
Wait. Yeah, that's 8.
So 3 triple block, taking 2 damage. Okay. Going down to 1. Because
Wait, what?
they all block for 2.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
Wow. Wow.
okay.
Okay, this game is maybe
Now,
not yet
now.
done.
This is getting more interesting by the minute.
Yeah,
Hello.
but the only question is, what card does
What card does he
Dromai
have?
has
Yeah.
that does
Is it a life 3+ sigil? Is it a sigil?
I don't know.
If this is a sigil, that is huge.
Yeah. And another Blood Rush Bellow in
Oh,
Rhiner's
God.
hand. He's
We're doing
popping
the
the
time snap.
potion. Time snap for double attack.
Oh wow.
4.
Kiloria 4, no Phantasm.
But he needs to. You see, that's why you want to use the Scap Skin to block this attack, because this gets an extra card to Dromai, and you don't have to
Exactly.
commit 2 cards.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean.
yeah,
That
yeah.
one block before was
Could have
I think,
presented
a
on it now,
big
yes.
misplay from Rhiner's side,
Yeah.
because that one, it's now the time when you want to use it.
Yeah.
This is really the time where you want to use it. He has a Alpha Rampage in Arsenal, so he needs to keep at least 1 blue card plus another card to play their Alpha Rampage. But even if he does, what are they? They're discussing something, but you know, he needs to first be able to survive the turn, and that that.
Oh, he's
4
committing the
attack
tunic. And the Blood Rush.
and the Blood Rush.
Yeah, that's what he has to do, I think.
I think this is the second misplay from Rhiner's side today.
The Reckless, yeah. No, sorry. The block.
Because now he cannot block, he cannot but commit 2 cards in the future for that Ikoria. How is it called? It's not Ikoria, it's the Broken Dragon.
Huh?
How is it called, the Broken?
What does it do?
The one that makes you draw a card.
Yeah, Kiloria, yeah.
Kiloria. I said Ikoria, that's a Magic the Gathering set.
Maybe that's Kiloria in Italian, I don't know. You could have fooled me with that.
Yeah, there we go. for
Alpha,
Reckless.
I mean...
Yeah, double Intimidate, so probably this game, unless
Oh yeah!
we have.
Sink and Ash?
No, I think it's still game.
Because Alpha's coming for 9, and it's only
Yeah,
got
nice.
2 cards to block with.
I
Yeah,
think
this
that's
must
it.
be it.
That must be it.
Let's see.
Maybe Oasis Respite from the Arsenal,
Could be.
but yeah.
But
I
it doesn't
think
help him.
Yeah.
Yeah, GG.
And Rhinar wins.
Wow, we got there.
Yeah,
They got
that
there.
that
That was a
was
very
nice.
close one. Very, very close call out there for
That
Rhinar just
was-
taking it.
Yes, that was
Just by a
very
slight margin
close
in the
one.
end. Okay.
And we are going to very soon talk about the metagame and then see how everything is proceeding in
In the tournament.
in this tournament.